Addendum to the video. I sprung leaks, so I put hose clamps. Use hose clamps. Hey everybody, quick video this morning. What we're going to be doing is making a do-it-yourself beer line cleaning kit for the Kegerator. That way we can clean these lines that go from the kegs to the spouts. Now there's already a lot of how-tos online about how to make this yourself, and a lot of them involve little hand sprayers that you get from Home Depot for your garden for spraying the plants. I don't have one of those. Well, I do, but I also have this. This is a 12 volt, 1 gallon per minute pump that came off a sprayer that you tow behind your garden tractor. So my plan is to make a kind of effort-free, set it and forget it kind of cleaner, where I can just hook up the hoses, turn the pump on, let it do its thing for 10 minutes or so, and then come back and shut it off. I don't have to stand there and pump and pump and pump. I went to Home Depot and got a bunch of parts and some tubing, and they didn't have the simple parts that I needed, but they had enough where I could cobble together something through compatible parts. So the outlet and the inlet coming off the pump are both 3/8 inch inside diameter, and the beer lines, even though they're pretty thick, inside they're only 3/16. So I had to get some 3/8 inch tubing. I got some 3/16 inch tubing. I also got some 5/8 tubing, and that's going to go from the spout down into the bucket. So I got this 3/8 by 1/4 MIP adapter for the 3/8 tubing. I got this 3/16 by 1/4 inch MIP adapter for the beer line, and this coupler to attach those two together. I also got this splicer, but I'm not going to need that, and I'm not going to need the 3/16 line that I bought, because I am able to attach this nipple, this barb, directly to the beer line. I've already got the bucket full of 1 gallon of water and 3 ounces of cleaning solution. I'm using this Fox brand Super Flush tap and line cleaner, and the pump is going to sit directly on top of the bucket. I didn't want to ruin the bucket by drilling holes and permanently mounting the pump to the side of it, so I'm just going to set it on top. The first thing we're going to do is cut a piece of line, piece of tubing to go from the pump into the bucket. That's going to be the pickup. What we're going to do now is attach these barbs together using this coupler. And I am not a plumber, so I do not know, I don't remember which threads are and are not supposed to have Teflon tape on them, so we're just going to go ahead and tape these up anyway. Now that we've got our beer line off of the coupler, we're going to go ahead and attach the 3/16 barb into the end of the beer line we popped off. The top of the pump is marked with an arrow. That's the direction of flow. So that's our pickup side. And this line was a bit coiled from being coiled, so I stuck a wrench down there to hold it down because the end of it was popping up over the water. Now the run from the outlet side to the barb is going to be very short, so we only need a piece a couple inches long for that side. Now we need to cut a length of this 5/8 line to run from the spout to the bucket. This whole system is going to be like a recirculation, so I can just set it, it's going to run and run and run. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but this pump is 12 volt. It's not 120. You can't plug this into your wall outlet and get it to run. You're going to need a car battery, a motorcycle battery, or if you have a 12 volt power supply, you can use one of these. So let's put the power supply in supply mode. There it is, 12 volt supply. You can't read that, but it says supply. We've got everything hooked up. I didn't bother with hose clamps because it's such low pressure. I don't think it's going to make a difference. So let's turn it on and see what happens. Well, attempt number 1 was a 50-50 success, failure. The system worked, but the line coming from the spout back into the bucket was pointed the wrong way and was shooting all the return stuff out of the bucket. But that's nothing that a big old clamp won't fix. And we still got the intake underwater. We got the outlet going all the way up to the beer lines, up to the spout. Let's try it again. Take 2. I don't see any leaks. It's not spraying out, it's coming out the spout, down into the bucket, and getting sucked back up. Now I have it going through the door. I wonder if I can close this without clamping it off too hard. Let's see if it disrupts the flow at all. Not a bit. Alright, so I can actually run this. Let me turn this off. Even though this is pretty low pressure, I still sprung a couple leaks, so I did put some hose clamps on. But overall, the system is working pretty good. It cycles fine, it's got no leaks now, and I can set it, leave it alone, walk away, do something else for 10 minutes while this thing is cleaning out the lines, come back. All I would have to do is empty the soap, flush out the lines with clean water, and we're good to go. Thanks for watching.